Welcome to more Gran Turismo 5 Specialtatin. Today we're featuring shuffle racing at a created Pocono. Not really. A whole heck of a heap of elevation change, and well, it's in the desert. So there's that to be considered, folks. That's for sure. But, I mean, nonetheless, it still works for a fun track. It's not particularly a track I know or remember, but it is an oval, so it's not like it's the absolute most dangerous skull and boost is on. Shuffle race, so theoretically the cars should be pretty equally matched, but there might also be another driver in there that y'all recognize. Yes, folks, this is going to be a Team Mopar race. So, yeah, Mopar Pocono Shuffle, I'm pretty sure is what I'm going to end up calling this. And I'll say this, the fitness is amazing, and it does involve some Mopar, and by default, Pocono Shuffle, or Nope, I guess. As of now, though, there's no denying, you don't have to guess on that one, I'm not exactly looking to Danny's. But again, with boost on strong, not the biggest deal in the world. Should I just block for cards with this one, or actually try to win? Well, I'd say all in all, it's still too early to tell for now. Cards has a decent lead, to say the least. But there are some cars catching up there in the back, whether that's their own skill or draft or boost or whatever. We'll see. But they actually are trying to catch the leader, so there's that to be considered too. A lot of the times in dirty racing, everybody just end up fighting with each other, and the leader just break away. It's probably harder to do in a track like this because it's oval-ish, but yeah, that does happen. See, about half the time in GT5 dirty racing, that's probably what ends up happening, all things considered. But this race is really cotton picking close. Again, it probably has something to do with oval-ish, but still, all things considered, can't really complain about the quality. And racing there, a whole heck of a heap of shucking and driving, and maybe even some sweeping. Don't need a whole heck of a heap of sweeping yet, but it doesn't mean there ain't some. Or maybe even, again, a whole heck of a heap. Depends on the driver. That ended up being a good save. That was a fancy drive on my cards. Maybe not the perfect save in terms of momentum, but it looked pretty. So let's see if my driving's pretty. Pretty mediocre. Probably could have hit that car a little bit harder. Probably could have made that turn a little bit better. But at least I somewhat avoided a dive bomb there. So, I had a track done later, maybe. No guarantees. That Vantage is really heavy. And really fast. Well, I did it. There we go, folks. That looked pretty complicated. That was a perfectly executed pit maneuver there, but still, it gets everyone else to catch up. So take that as you may as well. Yeah, not bad. All things considered, it's looking like it's gonna be a good race to line, but there is a fair bit of racing left. 2 laps can still be a whole heck of a heap. I mean, there might be some cars that are sort of kind of closer out of it, but everybody, I think, at least is within a slight chance of victory. That's what you get with good boost and good shuffle and things like that. I'll drop a little bit of a bombshell, as I think all in all, shuffle racing was better implemented in GT because you can get higher performance points that make it to where there's race cars, but GT5, no doubt, is the most famous shuffle racing, I'll put it like that. So for now, put it in the cinematic view before it gets really down to the nitty gritty. I'll put it like that. When it gets down to the nitty gritty, I'll change something around too. Y'all might know what it is. But for now, again, just enjoy the cinematic awesomeness of dirty racing and a whole heck of a heap of chaos there. And I just barely managed to avoid. But because I did dodge the wall, some others have momentum around that jump too. Momentum is helpful. But now, folks, look what's gonna happen. Yeah, now it's getting real serious, ain't it? It's getting real serious. Down to the final lap, not exactly looking dangerous for me, but remember, cards is also in the race, so take that as you may. And again, with the overpowered boost and overpowered draft, I'll put it this way, I'm probably still in the race. And again, this is the final lap. It doesn't show up in the data if he's again GT. Well, actually, never mind. I just wasn't on camera. I'm slightly an idiot, but can I drive a little bit better though than I talk? I would hope. We'll see. Granted, I might need a little bit of luck there, a little bit of cards causing chaos there would help too. But as of now, it's pretty much a stalemate. But it's getting down to the real nitty gritty here. Let's see what can happen. Little bit of the dive bomb by me, but I was hoping to use the other car for brakes. It didn't fail exactly, but now down to the final straight, where's cards? Right caught picking there. So that's a whole heck of a heap of drag race. And I win just barely. Yeehaw! Mopar 1-2 and a very cinematic finish.